Well, fuel shortage exposes crisis as it hits La Republic de Cameroon.
While major towns in corrupt and genocidal La Republique have been experiencing fuel shortages, a precarious situation that further adds to the water and energy crisis rocking the colonial republic. The severe fuel shortage is causing lots of hardship for the people. For instance, a taxi ride that would have taken probably 300 francs CFAs has gone up to 500 francs CFAs and even 1,000 francs CFAs. Now, long queues are unending at fueling stations that is those that actually even have fuel, and the fuel in those few that have fuel is rationed. And even though the government has envisaged increasing fuel prices in its 2024 budget in order to make ends meet, circumstances have smarted the corrupt Yaounde CPDM government as a liter of fuel that sells at 730 francs CFAs is now being retailed in the quarters at 1,000 francs CFAs to 2,000 francs CFAs for those who smuggle the precarious liquid. Many car owners have packed down and now even walk.
ABC Amber TV News understands that there are several factors contributing to the fuel shortage. Firstly, colonial La Republic de Cameroon imports most of its petroleum products, and this makes it vulnerable to fluctuations in the global market. Secondly, the lone refinery in Victoria in the Atlantic, where La Republic de Cameroon taps its product, which is the main supplier of fuel to the country, has been experiencing some technical difficulties, including shady deals with Glencore and others. And thirdly, there has been logistical challenges in getting the fuel from the ports to the cities where it is highly needed. So there are both global and local factors contributing to the crisis. Hard life imposed by fuel shortages is only adding to the precarious security challenges imposed by the Amazonian freedom fighters and the Boko Haram insurgencies. And given the complex nature of the crisis, there is no simple solution that will solve this particular problem.
Well, if La Republic was not corrupt, the CPDM government would work to diversify its sources of fuel so it's not so dependent on imports and invest in upgrading the Victoria refinery so it can operate more efficiently and also improve the transport infrastructure so fuel can be distributed more effectively. And finally, try to find ways to help citizens cope with the rising cost of living by subsidizing fuel prices. Unfortunately, the genocidal corrupt country has been pocketed by a few Bulubeti white-collar thieves who invest only in their stomach and line their pockets.
According to a recent release from the Colonial Law Republic to Cameroon's Ministry of Energy and Water Resources, fuel supply will return to normal. This is just another flattering note as the corrupt regime has been fooling the world that there is return to normalcy in the water in Amazonia. Well, around the 10th of January earlier this year, fuel shortages persisted in Yaounde and surrounding areas throughout least mid-January due to supply disruption. Well, you can see a data on your screen. You can use that data to plot the graph and understand exactly what we are giving to you. Now, the shortage has only disrupted the people and has caused more pain and has caused adverse effect on their people's daily activities.